And this should be a regular USB connection. USB to mini USB. All right, so that's it. Let me power this up. We'll go through the OS and see what it looks like, and I'll show you how to mount it up. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, y'all, so we back in. Now I had to file Xerxes to the side because she was trolling a little bit too hard. Now, one thing I wanted to mention before we check out the OS, if you happen to buy one of those bumper smart alarms and you don't like the Orky camera, this is the perfect alternative. Let me show you what you need to get. Go on Amazon and pick up an OBD splitter. Now, this one right here is going to run you about $9. And how this works is you're going to plug the main end into your OBD. Now you got 2 extra OBD ports. So you're going to plug the bumper into one end and this provided cable into the other end. Now you got 24/7 protection. So every time you get that bumper alert, you're going to get some actual video to go with it. Now that's how this OBD cable works with this camera. It sends out the microwaves in front of your car. Every time it detects a motion, it turns on the camera and starts recording. That's a dope feature. All right, so let's check this out. Here's the mount. Now you're going to plug, if you want to use your cigarette lighter, you're going to plug this right on top right here, mount this to your windshield, plug it into your cigarette lighter, and you're all set. Once you put the camera on, just like this, let's lock it into place. All right, I'm trying to do this from behind the camera. There we go. Lock it right into place. Every time you start your car, it's automatically going to start the camera and it's going to start recording. All right, now this is full 360 degrees. You can turn it around to the front if you want. I just popped it off, but you get the idea. All right, let me plug this in and we'll go through the OS. All right, so this is what it's going to look like once it's powered up. There's your 2-inch display. You got your video recording time, your video resolution, your loop record icon, your exposure settings, your memory card status, your G sensor, HDR, your mic on and off icon, the date and the time. All right, let's go through the buttons. Now this is your emergency lock. So this way, if you're driving around and you get into an accident, just press that button and it'll automatically lock that footage in. Now that's perfect if you got loop recording on, it won't override the video. Here's OK, that's for making selections. There's your parking monitor button. So when you park and you want to activate the motion sensor, press that button. There's our forward and back for your menu selections, and there's your menu. All right, so let's go through some of the menu. All right, here's your system setup. You got language, format SD card, time and date, auto LCD off. Now this way, if you're driving around at night and you don't like having a big bright screen on, turn on auto LCD off, and after a few minutes, the display will turn off, but it'll still be recording. You got your waveguard indicator, device sound, frequency, system info, and your default settings. GPS setup. Now, if you got the optional GPS mount, that's how you set that up. Let's go back. Files. Now, any video that you record, you can view it right from the device or pictures that you take. And let's see, one more. Let's go to record setup. All right, here's your resolution. You got 1080p, FHD, or 720. We'll leave it on 1080p. You got loop recording. Now, the maximum loop is 5 minutes. That's how I always leave it. Your G sensor, audio recording, always leave that on. Your parking monitor, exposure, car number set. You can put your license plate in, time stamp it if you want. Rotate display. This way, if you want to mount this upside down, time lapse or HDR. All right, so that's pretty much it. Now, I'm going to take this outside. We're going to get some daytime footage and some nighttime footage. And I got a special treat for y'all. I got to make a move to Times Square. So I'm going to give y'all some Times Square footage. Let's take it to the streets.